Hi, my fellow queens. I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad I'm back. And for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. All right, so today we are doing a video that was totally unplanned. I had planned something totally different, but instead I'm just going to do the next installment of my journey to color. It has been such a long time that I spoke about that. That was back in September, and I had promised you to continue, and so much has happened. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm also going to talk about a few other things. So if you're interested in that, then just keep on watching. First and foremost, I was supposed to film this look and stuff happened, so I didn't. But I still want to show you that I used the Certifeye palette, the Destiny palette from Certifeye, and I used this shade, the Enchant, above my crease, and then the glass ball, this is a silver shimmer, on the lid, and then smoked it out with Potion, which is the black. And I thought that was so cool. I just felt like doing something really, really powerful today. So yeah, so that's what I did. And on my lips, I'm wearing actually something that I've not tried before, and that is the Essence Butter Stick in chocolate, in melted choc. And it actually tastes not like chocolate, but like plums. So I think that's totally weird. And usually I do not go for dark colors like this, but I did. So today is all over the place, and so that's what we'll do today. So before I go into this whole subject of my journey to color, I just want to touch up on something because I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers this morning while I was getting ready, and that is Paulina from Paulina Beauty. She's a Swedish YouTuber, and I've mentioned her on my channel before, so you probably know what I'm talking about. So she just came out with her own palette by Plush Tribe, and I'm so proud of her and I'm so happy for her. So she had a video this morning, as of when I'm filming this, not when you're seeing this. So this morning, which is for me Tuesday, um, she made a video about her palette where she actually held the palette and she swatched the shades and she explained about the names of the shades. And I was so moved by this video because she has such a humble attitude in all of this, and it's such a huge achievement, and she could be all over the place and boasting and whatever, but she is so sweet and humble and thankful about all of that, and I'm so proud of her. Like, really, I'm so proud of her. And this palette is so beautiful, and I've ordered it. And once it starts shipping at the beginning of January, I will be counting the days when I can actually use it, and I'll show you, and I'll do looks with it. And yeah, so a lot of fun stuff is gonna come up with that palette. It's the Paulina palette from Blush Tribe. And I just wanted to like turn to Paulina. I don't know, she doesn't know that I exist, obviously, but I'm just going to turn to you, Paulina, and just tell you that I only found you a couple weeks ago, maybe something like 2 months ago, and I've really grown to love your channel, and I'm so proud of you, like unbelievably proud of you. You're basically at the stage where I want to be. But I'm not saying that from a standpoint of jealousy. I'm just so proud of you, and it's so encouraging to see that normal people can achieve something like this and be creative and love color and love being bold and love being all over the place and enjoy all of that like nothing else, you know. So I just want to tell you, good job, well done. I'm totally supporting you. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Actually, there's one more thing that I wanted to say about Paulina, which I really, really loved. She has such spirit. And you know that I'm a big Angelica Newquist lover. Like, she and Paulina are the people that I always watch. And in general, I do support everybody who supports color, who is like a colorful creator. But those are the two that actually have spirit in front of the camera, and I love that. There are a lot of other ones, and I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to like talk anyone down, because I still at the end of the day support them because they do colorful looks, and I support people like this. But not everybody is as spirited and as natural and as lively in front of the camera, and some are really really not. So, but still their channels are growing, so there is a market for that. And so I'm just saying, my personal taste is like, I'm drawn to people like Paulina and to Angelica, who are very animated in front of the camera and like real and fun. And yeah, so that's my piece of cake. So well done, Paulina. Again, I'm so proud of you, and if you ever see this, like, let me give you a hug. So proud of you. So now let's get back into the whole journey of color, or journey to color thing. It was actually quite fun for me to rewatch my video from September, because first of all, it was so I feel like I was so calm and so, I don't know, weird. Like I think I've grown into my channel, if that makes any sense. I think I'm way more alive in my space now, and I'm feeling it more now, you know? So yeah, so but that's besides the point. So I rewatched it, and it was so fun that I kept saying I want to make sure that my videos are not as long, and there I go. I'm going and making 30-minute videos now, and I'm not even apologizing for that. So I obviously have given up on that part, but nevertheless, so we were talking about the journey to color, and I think I have left off when I started to lose weight and I started to sort of embrace a little bit more colorful looks, because also I could find more clothes in color that were big, and I was still wearing extra large clothes. I was really really big. For everybody who is new here, I lost 60 kilos, which is huge. It's a whole person. And I was really really fat, and I was very unhappy. And once I started to lose weight, slowly, it was a like a huge long process of like 4 years. But once I started to lose weight, and also my awareness of my whole body came back, I started to suddenly feel my body again. All the things that I ignored beforehand, because I just didn't allow myself to be there, because I was just so busy hiding. And I'm not saying that you should do that. Like, if you have weight issues, by all means, live your best life, whatever. It's just, for me, I was miserable, but I didn't want to admit it, because because you're cool when you are fat and you say, "Oh, I'm cool and I love it and I am what I am." That's the people you see in talk shows, who boast with self-confidence and all of that. And sort of I felt this is how I'm supposed to be, but I didn't feel it. So I was in this, like, it was grinding me to bits, and I didn't know what to do about it, really. The funny thing is that now that I'm thin, there are so many more brands that are making clothes for bigger sizes. Back then, that wasn't the case. You only had those tents and like tunics and stuff like that, that made you really look even fatter than you are, because it just goes down like a tent. And yeah, so my choices were very very limited. But as I went along with the weight loss, it got more and more, obviously. And I, at some point, I just couldn't stand my clothes anymore. Of course, I had to declutter a lot, because I just was too small for those clothes. So I, every couple months, I just gave and gave away and donated my clothes. And then when I had to repurchase, because I had to have clothes, obviously, I just decided to make a point of not wearing black, not buying black, not wearing dark colors anymore, which is funny because today I'm wearing black. But that's really just coincidence. It. And it's not just black. Let me just get up a little bit. You see, it's cute. So that's okay. Anyway, so I sort of changed my whole wardrobe slowly with all the things I decluttered, and then brought in new things. So that was a very, very essential part for me because it went slowly. I was not from one day to the next. I changed my whole thing. I sort of grew into this whole colorful life and the embracing of the color and also embracing my changing body and my changing views because let's face it, that was huge for my family or for my husband who had married me as a very, unicolor person. Let's put it that way. And my unicolor was not orange or like neon green. It was black and brown and gray and dark blue and things like that. So obviously I have nothing against those colors. One can like gray, for example, here, gray. I'm wearing that, and it's all a matter of matching it to something that brings life into it. And it can look beautiful. Gray with a purple, I mean, come on, really? You can make such wonderful color combinations with colors that on their own I would personally choose to not wear anymore, but together with something else, it's just, it can like blow you away, so the more I lost the weight and the more colorful clothes I could buy, the more I got into that. And I also started to wear like colorful scarves and the makeup, not yet. It was still very simple. It was very plain. And even, if you watch the beginning of my channel, when I had not yet started my makeup artist education, you so see the difference. I have done such a turnaround in everything. Like even when I started my channel and I thought I was already there, I wasn't. And also now I'm not there. I'm just going like whatever I feel. Today I felt like that, and tomorrow I feel like green, and every day I feel like green. So I have to force myself to not use green every day. But it's just, you know, I let myself feel it more, and with more knowledge about like makeup application and about colors, and the more I dive into all these subjects and let myself grow into this, the more I'm experiencing the liberating effect and the all of that that is out there. And I just want to take a moment here and just share with you that for me, for me, when I look at the palette like this, or whatever, at a palette like this, this for me is God's creation. And I know that's a very controversial thing to say because in today's world you are allowed to like believe that a tree is God, or yeah, I don't know, something like that, but when you're really like a believer in God, and that is what you live, and that is what you want, and that's what you love, then you're sort of people don't relate to that, and that's so funny. It's like it's weird. For me it's weird, and I just want to encourage you, if you are not in that same space as I am, fine, whatever, but just give it a chance. Just give people a chance who are like traditional believers. Okay, so for me, this is creation. This is, I see God in a palette like this. I see the abundance that has been provided for us, and I love that. And I love to wear that on my face, and I love to wear that on my head, and I love to wear it on my body, and that's what I want to do. And I just really want to embrace it and invite that into my life because it brings so much happiness, and it's so wonderful. And why not embracing it all? Yes, I am religious, but that doesn't mean that I'm excluding everything that is fun. And I think it's wrong to see religion like this. I'm not even talking about religion, because I'm not really embracing religion. I'm embracing God. That is what's important to me. And this is God. Like, not this is God, but this is what God creates, and I want to be part of that creation. So that's that's just what I wanted to say about that. So I can see in my camera I have some issues here. So camera shutting down and stuff. So I think I will at some point, and I hope it doesn't again take like 4 months, do a follow-up on this video, because I still want to get into the whole topic how I then, once I reached my weight goal and you know, all of my life changed, how I got discovered for the modeling. And I also want to actually touch upon something that is right now happening concerning the modeling, because there is new developments there. So yeah, so that's then the next installment, which I don't know when that's going to come up, so just watch out for that. And besides that, I think I was supposed to even film now the Tribal Stone series, which is a makeup look in whatever tribal stone I choose for that month. So that will be a little bit later, because life is really, really intense right now. And I'm just glad that I get to sit down and film something and just be in touch with you. So everything is a little bit off again, and I'm sorry for that, because I feel like I keep saying that. I said that in my video in September, because that was right before the Jewish high holidays, and then I don't know, and like life did never get back to normal. And now I'm starting almost like soon I'm starting my master class with my makeup and my makeup academy, and right after that I'm starting to do the Media Pro series, which where I'm going to be like walking I'm going to be working also with TV and fashion shows and stuff like that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, if you're waiting for a certain video that I've promised to do, please cut me some slack, because till June, I know it's long, but till June, life is going to be super, super demanding, because I have all this stuff going on. Until then, who knows what comes up then. So we all just have to be together in this and go with the flow, and I'll do what I can. And other than that, we just, you know, have to wing it a little bit. But I love you, all of you here, and I'm so glad you're here with me. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here as part of my tribe. Beauty and color, and it's like everything is possible. Why not embrace it? Okay, so I'm all for that. So I hope you come back for my next video, which will be on Monday, God willing. And up until then, just whatever color you embrace today. Is it black? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it red? Whatever. If it's white, if it's gray, feel the color, and, you know, just sparkle, whatever, you know. So go ahead and sparkle, do me that one favor, and up until we meet again, hugs and kisses. Bye.